Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
At the end of this week's parsha, it talks about, we have the commandment, Zachar, Eis, Asher, Asalacha, Amalek, Bederech, Betzeischa, Mitzrayim. Remember what the Amalek people, what the Amalek nation did to you, Baderech, on the way when you went out of Egypt. Asher Karcha Baderech. They attacked you on the way, but they also, Karcha means cold. They cooled you off. We'll explain to what that means. They came from behind and they attacked the weak. And you were at that time, you were challenged. It was in the wilderness and they tried to attack you. So this is something we have to remember. And we have to remember that Hashem also did a miracle for us. So the Hasidic explanation is, the Maggid explains, the Maggid of Mizrich says, Asher Karcha, that they cooled you off. A person has to remember that when it comes to doing Torah mitzvahs, it's not just enough to do what you have to do, but you have to be excited about it. You have to be excited about serving Hashem. And what the Amaleks tried to do was they tried to get everybody to cool down. Don't be so excited. Oh, Hashem saved the Jewish people. He took them out of Egypt. They're untouchable. They're not untouchable. We'll show you they're not untouchable. So they were the first ones to jump in to make that move, to break that excitement and to cool everybody down. So this is an important point in our lives. We have to come to accept that there are times that things will try to cool us down, and we have to not let that happen. There was once a person that came to the Simcha Bunim, one of the great Hasidic masters, and he said, a couple of days already, I'm very, very involved in fasting and working on myself, that to elevate myself, to become to a higher level, and I don't come to recognize that I reached anything. I don't feel within myself that I came and I elevated myself. So the Reb Simcha Bunim said, I want to tell you a story. It's known that the Baal Shem Tov, the great first Hasidic master, was a great miracle worker. And a lot of times he would travel with his students, and they would tell the wagon driver to turn around. They would give him a little bit of vodka. You put diesel in the car. Back then, there was no diesel in the car. You gave a little diesel to the driver. You gave him a little vodka, and then the wagon went on itself. They went, and wherever it stopped, it went. And it was known that it was a lot of quick travelings to places that could take days. So the horses came to recognize that also something's going on. Usually they stop, they get to eat here, and they're not stopping. They're going like 100 miles an hour, 200 miles an hour. So they said to themselves, maybe they're not horses anymore. Maybe they're human beings, and human beings only go from point A to point B, and then they eat. But then they realized they're not going from point A to point B, they're going even more than that. So they said, you know what, maybe we're angels. Maybe we're already angels, we don't have to eat. But eventually, when they came to their destination and food was put in front of them, bam! They ate like they were horses. There was no change. So this is something also, when it comes to serving Hashem, there's holding yourself back. And that's holding yourself back, controlling yourself. But to really elevate yourself, you have to do. You have to grow within your action, not just holding yourself back. Otherwise, it's like the horses. You stay horses. You have to be able to work on ourselves to come to understand that serving Hashem is with joy. Serving Hashem is going one step forward, not just holding yourself back. It's important to hold yourself back from things that are wrong, but there is a very strong emphasis also to be able to grow, to advance, to elevate yourself in learning and doing and appreciating and valuing, but the experience itself brings tremendous growth. Hashem should help. We should have the experience, and we should not allow anything to cool us off to keep us from continuing. Have a great day.